So today we're going to talk about the poor man's cruise missile. And the poor man's cruise missile is the car and the truck bomb. And when you're looking at irregular forces, you're looking at Tet offensive type operations and operations in foreign lands on covert nature. The car and truck bomb are the actual heavy weapon that can be delivered. Now, most groups do not have nuclear capability, but there are ways to simulate a nuclear blast using truck bombs and multiple truck bombs, which would be a propaganda victory. And when you look into the fact that you could actually use trains and ships as a vehicle-borne improvised explosive device, you start to look into plans and operations from history. And there was one clean sweep operation that Al-Qaeda actually planned out, and they did some training on, but they never carried out. And what they were going to do is do a slow kill on the world economy. And in order to do that, they were going to load 10 freighters with explosive materials and detonate them in 10 harbors around the world. And taking out those harbors would have restricted the trade of goods so much and cut so many supply lines, it would have caused a catastrophic financial collapse. But luckily, that was never carried out. Now, when we look at car bombs and truck bombs in SHTF or an internal strike in the United States, two things come to mind. One is their effectiveness is based totally on proximity and elimination of structures that shadow the explosive shock wave. So for a car or truck bomb to be effective, it has to be in close proximity to the target. So when you're putting protective measures in, what you're going to find out is eliminating the ability to stage a car or truck bomb near the target is the main way to protect yourself. And that's called standoff distance. Now, you need a large standoff distance in order to protect yourself from a car or truck bomb. One way around that is to have structures in between you and the bombs that would actually absorb and deflect a lot of the blast. Now, what I'll do is I'll put together several slideshows and we'll go through this in detail using actual examples and some of the reports that show computer modeling of how this works. But what you need to keep in mind is any internal strike on the U.S. by sleeper cells would be using IEDs, car bombs, and truck bombs. And this is their heavy weapons. And it would cause mass destruction and mass chaos. So on the next video, we'll start going through some of the facts on these devices. Please share your thoughts. We'll see you on the next video.